So I'm just going to take a few shots here with a few players that I feel like should be shooting better from the three. And then I'll play the game against the Mavs. It's going to take one more shot here. Right. Barnes, I mean, he's been doing pretty well. Might as well. Come on, Lowry. You gotta make that. Come on, Lowry. Lowry. Alright, made 2 for 3 with Beverly. Now, Lance Thomas. He misses too many open shots, to be honest. What's this? Let's go 2 for 3 with him. Alright. Most players went 2 for 3. I think Lillard went 3 for 3 or 2 for 3. Hogs, yeah, Patterson for sure. Man, I love that release. Woo! All right. All right, Neal as well needs to get better. Got a lot of players here that can just shoot threes, but I don't really do it too often. Come on, Neal, what the heck is this? He's like exclusively a 3-point shooter, but I don't know what that was. Anyways, let's put up our game plan here for the Mavericks. First, let me do this the other way around now. Let me first check this out. Oh yeah, I was going to Dallas. Rebounding, post defense, athleticism. So definitely protect the paint. Protect the paint and either get shooters open or pick and roll. Alright, Mavericks. Let me first do this. We'll start with pick and roll. Neutral, defensive, aggression is good. Or conservative. We'll start with conservative. Rebounding, I think it was a weakness. Protect the paint. We'll do some pressure, let's get back. Alright, now. Andre Drummond, smother, tight, baseline, behind. Julius Randle will do tight, baseline. Hollis Jefferson, tight, moderate, baseline. Dinwiddie, tight, moderate, auto, just like this. We'll go over on the on-goal screen. Dylan Brooks, don't know him. Kenneth Fareed, Smother. Tight. You can get some alley-oops in there and stuff. A lot of rebounding, so off ball definitely tight at least. Baseline, Quinn Cook. Denied. Middle, over. Wayne Ellington tight, moderate, force it to the middle. Still go under. Andre Roberson, moderate, force it to the baseline. Well, it doesn't really matter. You go under on all of these. With him, he's pretty tall. Justin Patton, don't know him. Mike James, pretty sure he's a three-point shooter. Force him to the middle. Tiago Splitter, moderate, baseline. Behind Justin Holiday. Tight, middle, over. Nope, just like that. Don't know Tyler Lydon. Alright, now let's check out their defensive ratings. Dinwiddie is not too good. Ellington is terrible. And Randall. Alright, so we're going to go through Dinwiddie first, then Ellington, and then Randall. Dinwiddie point guard, Ellington shooting guard, and marketing for Randall. Alright, and let's play this game. What's this? Bro, we don't need Rad, man. Alright, now let's play the Mavs. Fourth overall defensively. Almost last offensively. Gonna play with the sorry about that. Gonna play with the hickory because I had the hiccups. That light blue one is cool, yeah, this one. All right, let's go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavs against the Indiana Pacers.
Sorry about that.
For Indiana, no question, they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to make plays.
Twitch.
They'll look to
My
grab
mic
an
was
early
off.
lead and get this one over
Just switched
with
it up.
early. And the Dallas Mavericks with plenty of turnover in their roster. This is the time that some teams go for the full rebuild, tear it up, start from scratch. Is that going to happen in Big D?
No, I think the Mavericks expect to compete. I just think they can pursue a couple of younger, talented guys. I thought they did a good job. Injuries hurt them.
Well, you know, under the tutelage of Mark Cuban, they have a lot of pride. You know, they've been so good for so long, they find ways to win basketball games.
And thanks for joining us as we head courtside to Kevin Harlan. For that reason, I'm out.
Whoa. I'm dying here, guys. Woo! I've been sick for like a week. Nope.
Our national anthem performer, Linda Lind, and we're getting ready to go. It's the
Linda Lind.
Here on 2K Sports.
Sounds like one name.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our side.
Sounds like a Turkish word.
And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. And this is the time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. Home court advantage in last year's season series. Each team
I got a bad itch in my
took
throat.
their home game in a 1-1 split.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in the two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Oops.
Now here we are, Doris. Two teams that make a living feasting off the glass. Great rebounding teams. What kind of temperament does that breed for tonight's
All right,
game?
Pat.
Well, I think we can expect an incredibly physical matchup. Tremendous effort from both sides. Because of that physicality, though, Kev, emotions could run.
Woo!
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks.
Great play.
There with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Fades. Count that bucket.
Boy, the defense was draped all over him, but he went to the fadeaway and drilled it.
Lillard with it. He had 34 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Markkanen kicks to Wade. Shoots over Ellington. The shot by Wade, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And, you know, they knew what they wanted to do going in, and, boy, were they efficient and effective.
Absolutely. They were humming all game long. Every shot seemed to come so naturally to them tonight.
Now here's Drummond. After Dwayne Wade's miss. Shot clock at 2. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Mavericks on D. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. This is the first meeting between these two teams, but he said
I don't think we're gonna get wrapped,
to
yo.
deal with when you let them get to the rim.
The owner is dogging us to get wrapped, but
And do our
I don't
best
think
to
that's a
deny
good idea.
penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night.
We have Markkanen, Patterson when Udo's injured. We can play small ball with Barnes.
2 shots.
God dang.
That free throw good from Lillard. And for the Mavericks, clearly the rebuild, Greg, has begun.
Yeah, but they made good use of their picks. They brought in more youth and signed their building blocks. Franchise isn't used to rebuilding, but they are approaching it, I think, the right way.
I mean, we could trade Gary Neal for a first-round pick. If somebody wants to do that.
On the wing, Ellington. There's the pick, and there's the feed to Randall. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Fires for three. Kept alive. Randall with the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Patterson, the screen, and Lillard kicks to Patterson. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Drummond, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Wade on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup.
All right, D-Wade.
And the combination of quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him.
Got a bad defender on you here.
A lot of players don't have.
Should be able to get at least 10 points for us.
They set the pick. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Hollis Jefferson. That's tipped. Lillard outside. Here's the three. That shot off the mark. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
That was forced.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Nope.
Randall no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Lillard outside. He kicks it to Wade. And stolen by Ellington. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Mavericks.
And the three-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Now here's Lillard. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite
physical
tools, and that's what makes him a solid
forcing
defender.
it through
He's
Lillard
get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and it's good, assisting on the play.
Man.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Ellington, the pass to Drummond. This one for 3, and Ellington is good for 3.
That was D-Wade.
Ellington's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Patterson, the screen. There's the dish to Markkanen. Back to Lillard. Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Man, Drummond is crazy good.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 1. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot.
I thought I had 4 seconds, but I had 1.4.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Randall. There's the pick. Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
Now, here's Wade. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Lillard, and it's sent back to Drummond. Here's Dinwiddie. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
And watching Andre Drummond play, he's really just an old school type center. I mean, he eats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skilled guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
Barnes kicks to Markkanen. And he's good on the three ball. Markkanen's got 5 points.
And I tell you what, Markkanen is already
Lillard is cold.
the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
And with Drummond, he does play like towering centers of decades past.
Yeah, I mean, he isn't great at moving the ball around or hitting shots from range, but his size and athleticism are elite and one of the best rebounders in our game.
Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Kicks to Dinwiddie. Randall a screen on Lillard. Drummond a screen. Randall passes to Ellington. Here's Drummond.
No way he's making that.
Good on the 3.
And he used them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Patterson. And stolen
Oh
by
man,
Drummond.
Lillard's playing bad.
Here's Ellington. Covered by Barnes. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, how about the improved passing of Mr. Hollis Jefferson? Using his size, sees right over the defense. Pretty.
Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
It's his worst quarter of the season.
Randall feeds it to Dinwiddie. Picked by Randall. Dinwiddie passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Randall. The Pacers pull it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Lillard. Wade outside. Back to Lillard. Patterson, the screen. Pocket 6. And the bucket counts. 3 seconds here.
Nice.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
The Pacers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Patterson. Jordan Mickey comes in for Markkanen. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Cook. 9 points last game. Fareed, a screen on Beverly. Cook kicks to Roberson. Out of bounds, Indiana takes
All right.
possession.
We cannot let Cook take any threes, man.
4th, Damian Lillard.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
The 3. And the 3 ball.
Woo! Let's go.
Lillard's got 8 points.
That now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Cook dishes to Fareed. Screen by Fareed. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Fareed's got his first 2 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can.
All right, dang. He's getting back in it.
What a quarter for this guy. Just give him the
10
basketball
points.
and get out of the way.
And it was his worst quarter of the
Doors
season
with
so
every
far.
team now having
Still got
shooters
a
who can
few
space
minutes
the
left.
floor is such an important part of their offense. Who are some of the best players at taking advantage of that?
That's a real Lillard
dribble drive.
Well, there's
Play
some
right
guys
there.
who you sit there and say, there's no way I'd ever want to be a lone defender in transition trying to deal with the ferocity of a Russell Westbrook drive, the absolute majesty of Kyrie Irving's handle, the combination of strength and athleticism of LeBron James. I just want to tell those defenders, you've got to step that, boys, and get out of the way.
You know, you make such a great point. As much as I admire the three-point shooting of Steph or Clay and majesty of LeBron, the dribbling ability of Kyrie Irving, to me, is absolutely jaw-dropping.
This guy does not have explosive athleticism. It's a product of clearly somebody who has always had the basketball in his hand.
Woo!
Majesty and motion.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Fareed, a screen on Beverly. Here's Cook. So the whistle blows on the second. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Damian Lillard. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's getting around 28 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why
Nice.
he's the team's leading scorer. Well, you
Sharps
look at
is
the
in.
Pacers, one of the better teams in field
Davis
goal
out.
percentage last season, but their overall offensive efficiency lagged behind. The problem, not enough threes and not enough free throws. And those extra points make a difference.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Now here's Turner. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's Hawes in the corner. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here is Cook. Guarded by Shumpert. Fires the three. And it's Cook missing. Pacers leading by 3. From deep. And there's Shumpert. It's good on the assist from Hawes. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like his release now.
Leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Dishes it to Fareed to the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Robertson has
What are you doing, Shumpert?
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence
That's a foul.
behind that arm.
Could have gone for that Shumpert 3 again.
For Andre Drummond, 4th in rebounding. And of
Saw that
course,
a little too
rim
late.
protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game.
We draw
Top
fouls like
20
no other.
in Bloxburg.
And he's so explosive,
Bang.
so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained
Up by 5.
an
Let's
aggressive
get a stop.
defender that no one likes having him guard.
Here is Cook. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Roberson the pass to Fareed. Beyond the arc. But they recover it.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
And Beverly kicks to Shumpert. He dishes it to Hawes. Back to Shumpert. Turner with the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him that time, so he'll shoot.
Man, Shumpert's been playing well. Maybe we will resign him.
Just a little more efficient. Gets it done more often than not.
Pacers have been
To be honest, I want a better
line
shooting
here
guard.
today, a flawless
Wade, Neal, and Shumpert can all
And they've
go.
had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
free throw good.
100%. All right.
Drawing fouls and making them pay
Zip.
at the line.
Powerful. Well, 18 seconds. Whatever.
And both free throws good for Shumpert.
And we're up by 7.
Been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
No threes.
Pass to Fareed.
I'm staying on Cook.
Can't hit from 12. Beverly for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. Now the the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, getting an early boost from the bench, that's been the difference here so far.
Boy, the bench has been sensational. They've come in, run the offense, and are capitalizing on all opportunities.
Mavericks trail by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Zimmerman out there with Spencer Hawes. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Shumpert in at the 2 spot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Out to the right wing. Zimmerman kicks to Turner. Clock at 6. And the pass to Zimmerman. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Brooks dishes to Fareed. He feeds it to Robertson.
Zimmerman on Drummond? And Hawes? No, man. I don't understand that matchup.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fareed, a screen on Beverly. From 11 feet away. Robertson can't hit. Pacers leading by 7. And Amon Shumpert, the 17th overall pick by the New York Knicks back in 2011.
Well, Kevin, this guy has played steady minutes throughout his career because he's an athletic, aggressive defender. He's a guy who's had some tough luck with injuries, but he can help you.
Zimmerman, right past Fareed and Drummond.
Rock solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Mavericks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Screen by Fareed. Brooks kicks to Drummond.
Oh.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Drummond.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Here's Beverly. And he uses
the
on the layup.
Drummond didn't want to foul Bev there.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Cook kicks to Robertson. Fareed, a screen on Shumpert. Robertson.
Bad foul.
The shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations.
Robertson is getting too many shot attempts for a bad attacker.
Well, you talk about the very definition of what a defensive specialist is.
Terrible foul.
That is Andre Robertson.
Right. What you love about Robertson is he can match up with multiple positions on the defensive end. One thing you worry about, obviously, is teams when he is on the offensive end, they're going to give him a lot of shots because he's yet to prove he can consistently knock those down.
Outside Thomas. Expanding his range. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Cook kicks to Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside jumper. Back to Beverly. Outside Thomas. The feed to Shumpert. No good on the triple. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brooks misses.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
Thomas a screen. Here's Shumpert. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. From down in the low post, it goes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here.
If they tie it up, I'm taking a timeout.
And here's Beverly. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. There's the screen. From deep, Thomas.
All right.
from outside. One. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Randall, a screen on Beverly. Brooks with it. Now Thomas defending. Fareed setting the pick for Brooks. He kicks it to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped.
Woo!
Here's Thomas. The dish to Shumpert. Takes the 3. Randall grabs the board.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Offensive rebound. And, there's a
Good foul.
He was going up for a layup. And looked like there was some contact. I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have.
And we're taking a timeout.
Free throw line. Of course, you've talked a bit about leadership, both on and off the floor. What are some of the traits, in your opinion, that make someone a person who would want to follow and the characteristics of a leader?
You know, I'd say someone who prioritizes winning, even at the expense of their own success. That would be the first thing. And then
I just want Lillard in for Beverly.
Somebody who's available on a night-by-night basis. Somebody who doesn't let a little nick or a bruise impact their availability on a particular night. So unselfishness, competitiveness, and availability are 3 attributes.
Ooh.
And leaders can be followers from time to time, too, don't you think?
Oh, there's no question about it. You have to be willing to be a part of a
Bars.
group, and sometimes that means ceding your leadership position.
All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed. Pacers leading by 3. And Lillard kicks to Barnes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was touched by Randall. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Now here's Neal. Ellington defending. Neal passes to Barnes. Takes a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wants to get it to Fareed and does.
Bad foul.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And the Mavericks, such a well-run team, including on the court. They play doors to their strengths, and they don't shoot themselves in the foot.
Right, Kev. By far the best turnover differential in the league last season. They were also first in charges drawn. 3rd best field goal percentage in the clutch. This is how you claw out wins.
Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. To the inside.
Zimmerman and 1.
Gets the foul with the bucket and go to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
But they'll get another chance. Thomas, no luck.
Now, that's what we're talking about
Should've
in
passed
terms
that
of
out.
the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
It's deflected, and that's
All right, his second block.
Possession.
Playing a good game.
Second chance shot. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Fareed.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall.
Both teams just fouling.
Over the past few weeks, putting up about 18 points per,
Dang, Randall.
9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Fareed. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Out of hand on it.
3 blocks for Zimmerman.
Lillard outside. And it's Wide
Come
right,
on.
it's off the rim.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Lillard. This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll
And
go
one.
to the line.
Euro
I
step.
enjoy seeing Lillard fire away here. An awesome scorer who can just take over games all by himself.
And free throw good from Lillard. And Doris, Coach Rick Carlisle approaching irreplaceable status in some people's eyes in Dallas.
Well, Kev, NBA coaches are always under pressure. There's no question about that. But for Rick Carlisle and the Dallas organization, there seems to be great comfortability. It doesn't appear to me that Rick Carlisle is going anywhere anytime soon.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Passes to Ellington. Randall kicks to Fareed. 4 on the shot clock. And Barnes comes to help. 3-pointer Ellington. Here's Fareed. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Lillard. He's got 18. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Gets it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. And Randall throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
They set the screen. Here's Zimmerman. And it's assisting on the play was Lillard.
6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Last one here tonight. Dinwiddie dishes to Ellington. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Randall kicks to Dinwiddie. Fareed, a screen on Lillard. To the paint, off the screen, and the dunk by Fareed.
Making it too easy for
I'll tell you,
Fareed.
that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Lillard.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
He's going to do the step back 3 there.
Patterson, he's checked in for Zimmerman. And it's Markkanen in for Lance Thomas. And Lillard kicks to Patterson. And the basket is good.
Well, we know that Patrick Patterson can step away and be a force as a face-up guy, but still plenty dangerous inside.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Dinwiddie passes to Fareed.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Lillard kicks to Markkanen. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Markkanen's got 7 points.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, but D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Neil.
From outside, Fareed, and it's put back in by Fareed. 18 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lillard outside. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the left wing, here's Dinwiddie. And that one goes long.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Lillard left side. Here's Markkanen. Shot clock reset for the Pacers. Here's Barnes. The wing jumper off target.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Indiana leading by 5. Lillard left side. Neal with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Markkanen throws it down.
Randall was like, nope.
He hops there by Markkanen. He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Staying off Reed.
Here's Dinwiddie. Randall kicks to Dinwiddie. Fareed a screen on Lillard. Here's Dinwiddie. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
And Lillard takes to Markkanen. Lillard outside. And counted. Chance for one more at the free throw line.
21 points.
How he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Jordan Mickey's checked in for Indiana. Wade comes in for Gary Neal. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Andre Drummond's checked in for Randall. Brooks comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Andre Robertson, who's checked in for Ellington. And Brooks subbed in for Dinwiddie. Andrew Beverly, who's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Let's use the whole shot clock.
Indiana leading by 8. Now, here's Wade. Dishes to Beverly. Pass to Patterson. And that basket pushes into double digits. Patterson 4 points now in the quarter.
But, Kev, that's just an example of Patrick Patterson being determined as a finisher. He was in tight spaces, and he still makes the shot. That's nice.
The Mavericks have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. A free throw good from Fareed.
20 points, dude.
Both free throws good from Kenneth Fareed. Here's Mickey. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hand and get those elbows dirty. You know I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dunk yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
All right. Before we start,
and the third.
Let's change something right here. Defensive settings. Kenneth Fareed. Let's do the deny. Baseline is good. Under and drive help.
Third quarter about ready to get underway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to.
Let's get that. Don't need to hear their nonsense.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you, Kevin, Hollis Jefferson continues to put in work on that jumper. Defense has nothing for him there.
And you'll hear some say the sleeper of that 2015 draft was Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I mean, a fractured ankle his rookie season limited him to just those 29 games. But when healthy, he's shown he can be a force defensively.
Here's the screen. He dishes it to Randle. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Lillard. Indiana leading by 6. And Greg, what separates Hollis Jefferson, do you think, as an NBA defender?
You know, physicality, quickness to go along with anticipation. I mean, with his pressure D, he's able to suffocate perimeter players and rack up steals. And don't forget versatility. He's a guy that can guard multiple positions, and that's a huge asset for any team.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their third straight miss.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Gotta take a timeout.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Randle. Markkanen on the double team. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dinwiddie dishes to Ellington. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them. And they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. 4th, Damian Lillard.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Mavericks trail by 4. Ellington, the pass to Drummond. Back to Ellington. 6 to shoot. Drummond a screen. Ellington kicks to Dinwiddie. They grab their own miss. Drummond dishes to Ellington. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dinwiddie passes to Hollis Jefferson. That one goes in. Hollis Jefferson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They set the screen. Lillard dishes to Markkanen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Markkanen's got 12 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Drummond the screen. Dinwiddie kicks to Drummond. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. He misses the free throw. The Pacers making a change. Hawes is checked in. And he sinks the second. Mavericks
We
trail
need
by
ways to go.
6.
Unfortunately.
Dinwiddie passes to Randall. They set the pick. Here's Hollis Jefferson. In the corner, it's Ellington. Bangs home the trifecta. Ellington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Lillard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Picked by Randall. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Here's Randall, got a piece of it.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And Barnes comes to help. And stolen by Barnes. There's the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. And stolen by Ellington. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He has 6. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's
tied
got
up.
the game tied up here for Dallas.
A few stupid turnovers again.
And he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And it's Wade penetrating. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 14 points.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Markkanen sets the pick for Wade.
Another turnover.
Stolen by Ellington. Here's Randall. Oh, tried to dunk it.
Wade! I blocked it with Markkanen.
It's on Dwayne Wade.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on. And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14th draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Amon Junkerton for Dwayne Wade. Here is Lillard. 23 points in the game. And he feeds it to Hawks. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game. A great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, but he can be tough to contain. And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The feed now to Randall, and looks like the illegal kick was set yesterday. That'll get their attention.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Mavericks, Brooks checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Roberson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Cook subbed in for Dinwiddie. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
69-69.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing.
They got the dreadlocks back in with Fareed.
Establishes position, uses the height to get the defense.
See if he's going to be as good as he was in the first half.
For him here.
Since we changed the defensive settings on him a little bit.
That free throw good from Markkanen. He hits both from the strike.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Cook dishes to Drummond. They set the screen. He kicks it to Cook. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Now Beverly. And look Looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shumpert, no good.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
The dish to Cook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Cook's got 6 points. A great competitive game so far.
Whoa!
This one could
Layup.
right down to the wire.
Brooks outside. Kicks to Drummond. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Brooks outside. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing here. And Hawes kicks to Beverly. Back to Hawes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hawes.
All right, Hawes.
First bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in this sort of a out game.
Our bench needs to get more points.
Cook, the pass to Brooks. Feeds it to Cook. And it's Brooks in the corner. Again, the miss by Brooks.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Passes it to Hawes. Turner against Brooks. And it's Turner off the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Randall. Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closer. Dishes to Shumpert. Tipped away. Here's Brooks. Robertson dishes to Randall.
Seriously, too many turnovers.
Here's Robertson. He's got 5. Here's Randall. Shumpert with it. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice shot by Brooks. And Nate McMillan with a
All right,
solid track record
I'm
as
putting
head
back
coach
in the
Seattle
starters.
and Portland before taking over the Indiana Pacers.
Well, think about it. Before this job, 12 seasons, all coaching in the Northwest. And that goes along with 12 seasons as a player, all with the Sonics. He actually earned the nickname Mr. Sonic for almost 2 decades in Seattle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Hawes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Evan Turner. Wayne Wade's checked in for Shumpert. And Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. They get it back. And Patterson kicks to Barnes. A drive by Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Brooks with it. Guarded now by Barnes. To the middle. 1:36 left to play in the third. Wade passes to Lillard. Patterson, the screen. There's the pick. And Lillard kicks to Markkanen. He dishes it to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, the 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes.
That's his first points.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Roberson. Got a piece of it. Now here's Wade. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Lillard. Pass to Barnes. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Now this is about the development.
All right, let's keep this up.
Physically he's tougher, which usually makes you mentally tougher. And what you admire is that he enjoys putting in the work.
Here's Fareed. Another shot, and it's blocked.
Woo!
Persistent defense on the part of Patrick Patterson.
That's a block.
Anticipates the shot.
And we're at the line.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break
Nope.
for the D.
And here's Wade. Lillard outside. The feed to Patterson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 9th assist in the game now. Cook. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers ending the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep playing. Keep playing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A lot of game left. Come on, hang in there, guys. Hang in there.
And some encouraging words from Coach Rick Carlisle, pleading with his guys to stay strong.
Yeah, he wants to keep them from getting into their heads. I mean, trust the system, play with confidence, and let everything evolve from there.
Just one quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. They've got Patrick Patterson. Harrison Barnes is out there with Mickey. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Wade in at the 2. That's the Pacers 5. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Cook. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Patterson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Barnes for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably...
Lillard was just in Wade's way, man.
Look to close this game
Could have
out.
got the block.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And that one misses.
Whoa! What was that?
So we can't get either to fall.
Whoa! It didn't even hit the rim.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Roberson.
What's up with Roberson?
Pacers leading by 8. Inside, Barnes. Stolen by Fareed.
Another stupid turnover.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. The rebound by Patterson.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Timeout called the Pacers. Change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one, guys.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Boy, what great speed he's got, Greg. Just phenomenal work getting all the way to the cup in transition.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now the dish to Patterson. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, when Patrick Patterson doesn't shy away from contact, he is so effective. This guy's solid at the line.
2 shots. And he makes the first.
Come on, Pat. Let's get it 10 points.
And Patterson drops them both.
You know, Kev, I remember when Patrick Patterson was coming out of high school. Major recruiting battle. Every school seemed to want this guy. Duke, Florida, you name it. But the Kentucky Wildcats win again.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Pacers leading by 8. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Patterson, the screen. Mickey kicks to Patterson. The three. The shot misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Drummond, the screen. Kicks to Ellington. Feeds to Drummond. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dinwiddie dishes to Drummond. They get it again. And it's put back in by Fareed.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lillard attacking, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Fareed. Zimmerman, he's checked in for Jordan Mickey. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Barnes outside to the inside. Slam home and the foul. A chance
Great play.
for a point at the free throw line. It goes on Kenneth Fareed.
Well, you take all doubt out of the equation. Patterson throws it down with force.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Drummond a screen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Over to the wing. From the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Inside. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Drummond.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Here's Wade. Plays it up off the glass.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Fareed, a screen on Lillard. In the corner, Drummond with it. And it's Harrison Barnes with the
Barnes,
foul.
bro. What are you doing?
That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Indiana making a change here. Hawes is checked in. Knocks it loose and stolen by Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Oh,
9 points.
Spin on it, and it is good. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Drummond. And so he
Good
calls
foul.
the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
And the Pacers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 8. Now Lillard, Patterson, the screen. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas.
We cannot score
Drummond's
threes.
got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, there's Hollis Jefferson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
To me, Hollis Jefferson has tremendous length and someone who makes it very difficult to contest shots because of that length.
Patterson, the screen. Now here's Markkanen, defended by Drummond. Clock at 6. Markkanen kicks to Barnes. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Barnes. Drummond with a screen on Barnes. Dinwiddie kicks to Ellington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Fareed.
Dang.
Indiana leading by 4. Wade with it. They set the pick. Markkanen dishes to Patterson. Gets the 3.
Finally.
Patterson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the nice rise and fire on the jumper. Patterson taking advantage of the space given.
Drummond is double. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Ellington. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. And it's sent back by Lillard. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Oh my goodness.
Randall
So many turnovers.
Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the pick. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Launches it. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot. And so far, he cannot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. And the first one at the line is good.
I think if you think about the Pacers in the last decade and the value they have found in the draft, right? Danny Granger gets taken at 17. Roy Hibbert at 17.
Back up by 9.
Lance Stevenson actually at 40th. Paul George
Those
was
stupid
10th.
plays and we got the
Miles
win
Turner
here.
11th. That's a very good track record.
Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Wade. Makes it off the glass.
Woo!
Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
How about Wade going?
Finally, we got Wade
up
with
there,
more than
using
10
his
points.
strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
And the Pacers trading away draft picks in recent seasons for players like Luis Scola and endorsed Thaddeus Young. Given their great draft record, does that surprise you?
Well, I think when
Player
you
of the game,
consider
Dave.
a keen eye for
6 for
rookies and their
17 though. I
ability to
mean,
talent, it
wow.
makes you wonder why they boxed themselves in. Certainly, you
We're
wonder
shooting pretty
what
bad,
to do
man,
with
this
the
game.
pressure to contend.
Especially 3-quarters.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Dallas again missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Lillard kicks to Markkanen to the left wing. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And you wonder about the future direction of the Mavs. I had
20 points for
European
Markkanen.
scouts were very keen on a young unknown prospect back in 2013 by the name of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, we're winning the game, but to be honest, I was forcing way too many plays.
Kawhi Leonard to build around. Instead, the Mavs traded back in the draft to free up cap space. A definite do-over if such a thing ever existed.
Here's Dinwiddie. Patterson bringing the double. And stolen by Barnes. Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer. Barnes can't get it to go.
What the?
Mavericks trail by 13. Three-pointer Ellington. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Lillard. They set the pick. He feeds it to Markkanen. And that one goes out of bounds.
Oh my goodness. That's another 4 or 5 turnovers for
That is
Lillard now.
a brutal turnover.
So it's the Mavericks
Passing
now.
too early.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Randall to stop the run. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist here tonight.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Lillard outside. The feed to Markkanen. And stolen by Ellington.
Another stupid turnover. Man, man. I need to work on that.
Fires for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Markkanen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Barnes passes to Lillard. There's the dish to Wade. Over Ellington. No good from Wade. Mavericks trail by 11. Ellington kicks to Dinwiddie. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Randall. Back to Ellington. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up from the corner. They get it back. Drummond. And the lead is down inside single digits. Drummond's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's all about the positioning right there. He doesn't let anybody beat him to the spot before he can get the follow-up.
And the Pacers call time here. Shumpert's checked in for Indiana. Beverly comes in for Damian Lillard. Kicks to Beverly.
Man,
And now it's Ellington running. He can go all the way. Wade with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. Ellington hits them both. Here's Wade. Patterson, the screen. Passes it to Beverly. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot on the wing, Barnes. Patterson can't get it to go.
Boy, a kick-out's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Ellington dishes to Dinwiddie.
oh,
But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here's Shumpert. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Oh, you love to see Shumpert get down and dirty underneath, finding ways to score inside. Such a scrappy player.
Whistle on the
Bad
play.
foul.
It's good. He'll go to the line.
And that is a nod from his teammate.
they're getting back in the game. Just a minute left.
Pacers leading by 6. And here's Beverly. Patterson, the screen. And Beverly kicks to Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. Barnes left side. Over Randall. And there's Barnes. That's
Woo!
the assist by Shumpert.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
And stolen by Barnes. Now the Blazers moving it up. And again, it's...
All right, Shumps.
And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now Beverly. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Wade. Played in with a nice touch off the
13
glass.
points for Wade.
Giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They
That was a foul.
badly, and they went out and...
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. So
All right.
competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
First time against this team.
The first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, Dwayne, you won the game, but you lost the rebounding battle. How did you overcome that?
I don't know. You know, we have a knack for finding a way to win. And
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Yes, we do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Man, I'm glad he didn't miss that layup again. Wasn't exactly Lillard time, but I think he is our top scorer. So yeah, but from the floor he was just terrible, man. 1 for 5 from 3 and 6 for 17 in total. Not good enough. Only 4 players on either team that got more than 10 points. We had 2 with more than 20 though, at least 20. Fareed, 24 points. He had the most points of the game. Double-double with rebounds. 0 boards this time for Lillard. No double-doubles. We got close though. Markkanen with 9 rebounds. Lillard with 9 assists. Barnes with 4 steals. 1 block. Defensively, he played pretty well. But offensively, he was terrible. 0 for 5 from 3. And a lot. I think at least 2 or 3 of them were open threes, like barely contested. Some of them were even good releases. Just didn't go in. 6 points. Still got the win though. I want to see Wade's highlights. Finally, he played a decent game again. Nice. Euro step there. Rebound. Anything gonna come out of that? Nah, that was... Whoa, that block was nice though. From Patterson. What's Wade gonna do here? Oh, just lose the ball. Alright. Some bad highlights. 24% for 3. 49 in total. Guess we're just lucky that this team is the 29th ranked in offensive category, which is, I mean, Drummond. A player like Drummond is not going to score a lot of points against us. Maybe putbacks, but besides that, wow, they actually outplayed us in a lot of categories. But we had, let's see, 15 turnovers. They had 14 turnovers, so they made a lot of turnovers as well. Biggest lead was 13, and we won by 12. Free throws, man, won us the game. 24 free throws compared to their 11. All right, back to the menu it is. Man, we want LeBron. Five wins. Let's check out the standings. All right, best percentage in the division, and second best in the conference now. Fourth team. We're the fourth best team so far in the league. Pretty good. Happy about that. I mean, we were first for a while, but that was like a 10-game stretch. We were just winning everything. And we lost those 3 games. That kind of hurt us. Let's see how much the buy next level is. 149? Nah. If it's under 100, I might do it. All right. Anything to do here? Nah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Played a pretty bad game, to be honest, but still got the win. They played pretty bad as well. All right. See you later.